Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Lindsay, and I wasn't gonna do the videos, but I just started the HCG, and I've actually been watching YouTube and noticed that there's actually a lot of people on here um, posting what's going on with them. So my basic quick story is I have two kids. I have a 2-year-old, gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant with him. Have a 5-month-old, gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant with him, and it was basically back to back. So I got probably the biggest that I've ever been. Let's see here, I got up to basically like 232, huge. So after, it's been, like I said, 5 months now, I've lost 50 pounds on my own. And I basically was just walking a lot, walking about 4 miles, eating right, and just working on that. I kind of got a steady rate. Weather's not so great anymore, so I've kind of gained a little bit back. So now I started at 186 is exactly where I started at 4 days ago. And so I'm on my 4th day of shots. I'm doing the injections, the 200 milliliters or whatever, 20 units a day. I'm doing them myself, and so I'm on day 4, like I said. So I started my 2 loading days, first 2 days of shots. I ate everything I possibly could from, everything. McDonald's, blizzards, ice cream, just burgers, filet of fishes, all the high fatty foods that I possibly could, that I was told that if you do that, you won't be hungry on the diet, and it's really important to do. So I did. Thought it would be kind of fun at first, which it kind of was, when you first start thinking you can just eat whatever you want. But it got kind of old, actually. The first night, didn't feel too great. And then the second night, I was like just done. I was ready to start the diet. Because being that I have been trying to watch what I've been eating lately too, my stomach just wasn't, it was just like, what am I putting all this greasy, nasty food in me for? So, anyways, I did it. And then I started, yesterday was my first VLCD day, which is very low calorie diet day. And basically I had tea, coffee for breakfast, not in a lot of water. And then I ate lunch like around 12:30ish, 1ish. And I literally did just chicken breast. I put it on my George Foreman grill. I did 100 grams of it. And, I didn't really put much of a seasoning on there or anything because I'm trying to do it just basically to the T. I know you can use some. I didn't. I figure I'm using my food more for fuel than it is to enjoy it. I'm just doing it. I got a big handful of spinach leaves, put that on my plate, and I'm actually using a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. I put that on there, and there's an MTC oil. It's a coconut oil. I'll get the exact name later. I don't know it off the top of my head right now. But I mixed like a tablespoon of that, mixed it up with the vinegar and oil, and put that as my dressing. It wasn't really bad. It tasted okay. And then I did an apple. And actually, I wasn't hungry after. It was plenty. They say you can even use a little bit more lettuce or spinach leaves if you want to. A handful is fine. Then I just drank a lot of more water throughout the day, more cups of tea, and I did the same thing for dinner, like around 6:30ish, and then more water. And I was fine. I did get a little hungry towards dinner though, but once I ate, I was okay. So I did that. And I actually lost, let's see here, the first 2 days from loading. Normally you gain anywhere from 2 to 3 pounds. Well, I did, I'm still nursing. I was nursing my son. I stopped because I didn't know what the injections really have in them, even though they say they're okay. You never really know. So I just pumped a little trying to keep my milk, and actually that will help me burn some calories as well. So baby's now on formula. But, so my first few days, normally, like I said, you usually gain 2 to 3 pounds. I actually lost a pound. So I went down to 185.2. And then, which is kind of weird, but I think the milk pumping wise had something to do with it. I then went, over those 2 days, and then yesterday was my first day. I started at 185.2, and I did that whole thing yesterday. This morning I woke up and I was 180.2. So I lost quite a bit just in one day of doing this. So not positive if it's going to fluctuate or not, or if I'll continue on going down. I'm definitely going to follow the same thing I did yesterday. And see how that goes. It's almost like if it worked, I don't really want to switch it up. I was recommended to do the shakes, but you know what? I'm not going to do the shakes. I feel like they're a lot of calories and people are doing them anywhere from up to 3 times a day. I feel I've been watching a lot of these videos on YouTube, and I'm going to actually do the exact Dr. Simeon's protocol, which is on his website. It's really easy, and it's simple. There's not much to it, but that's the original diet, and that's the one I'm going to follow. You know, a lot of people twerk it around, and I heard there's a lot of good recipes. But so I'll probably get into that over a week or two. But right now, I'm just doing it simple, straight to the T, and see how it works. So I will definitely keep you guys posted, and hope everyone else is losing their weight and finding the videos are actually pretty helpful. I didn't really realize that there was so many people out here doing this right now, and this was actually a good way for me to find out what to do and get all different opinions on and how people are doing. So I'll keep you guys updated. So right now I'm at 180.2. So woohoo! Hopefully we'll keep on going, and that's a big difference in just one day. So I'll let you guys all know and keep you